very good evening to each and every one of you, and welcome to this week's episode of Your Manchester. How the heck are you?
I am fine and daft, but I'm very, very tired because we have had one heck of an exhausting week. We've been out and about, here, there and everywhere.
We have been literally everywhere, everybody. We've been seeing all the good people and speaking to all the nice people, haven't we?
And most of them have been theatrical. I came out with jazz hands, you know.
Well, that's right. And even just this week, we were lucky enough to speak to Mr. Craig Revel Horwood, weren't
Well, you say we. We weren't, were we? Because we have got a brand new presenter called Sophie. And she went and bagged Craig.
She went on what?
Bagged Craig.
I don't think you can use words like that.
Well, she certainly did. She had a really good time bagging Craig.
Let's have a look at the VT.
You're watching Your Manchester.
Hello, I'm Sophie Buxton and I'm at the launch for this year's panto, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I was lucky enough to catch up with a few of the cast members to see how excited they really are. And remember, 1 in 7 dwarves are happy. You've got a lot going on at the moment, haven't you?
Yeah, I always do this time of year. As soon as Strictly starts, it seems like Christmas is upon us. I know that people at home definitely think that. As soon as you hear the first... Oh, I've got to get my Christmas presents. Because it's only around the corner.
Edward Scissorhands is not a Christmas film. Am I right?
Definitely
Or what?
not, no.
It's like, what the...
I've never played Snow White before, so this is going to be a new challenge for
Very
me. So
exciting.
hopefully it will be just as good as all the other ones.
Yeah. How are you juggling Strictly and rehearsals?
I have a very good PA, and I also have a good team behind me that operate my diary, which is pretty full. Yeah, I've got to admit. But as long as you stick to it and don't run over, you're okay.
Edward Scissorhands?
I'm very aware that Craig is going to be judging my performance skills, and my dancing, and my acting, and my singing, and maybe marking me like a really low number. So I've just got to be on the top of my game.
But we just met Craig today, and looking forward to working with the Queen of Mean.
Queen of Mean, probably not. There's a lot of people out there that could probably be meaner than me. In real life, I'm totally adorable and lovely and sweet and love, nurture and embrace. But when I'm sat behind a judge's desk looking at some really bad dancing, I tend to turn, darling, and just let them know how to fix it. Well, what to fix, primarily, and then how to fix it
Well,
completely.
somebody's got to do it, haven't they?
Well, someone has to tell them what's wrong, otherwise you're going to come back the following week after dancing and not be any better.
Opera House, we've got Wagamama's round corner, treat yourself.
I love dressing up in drag.
Do you really?
No, I know you find that hard to believe. But I do, and I get some really great costumes as the Wicked Queen because she is a 50-year-old woman trying to look 21, and I think that's just adorable. And the fact that she's really wicked and can't stand that ghastly little Snow White. The audience hate her. That's even better. So the kids love to boo me, and that's always a thrill. And always it introduces, of course, children to theatre, and I think that's really, really important, you know, on a serious front. I think it's great to have kids off their iPads and off their iPhones and off their PlayStations and coming to a live production where they can actually develop their social skills as well as screaming, you know, at characters and understanding what's good and what's bad, because that's what all of these pantos actually do. They teach kids that they can be vocal in life, they're seeing a live performance and keeping theatre in the future alive, and I think that's really important.
After speaking to a very talented cast of this year's production Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs at the Palace in Manchester, make sure you get yourself down here from the 6th to the 29th of December. What better way to kickstart your Christmas with a family pantomime?
Most days I've found at Wagamama. So.
Well, how fabulous was that?
Oh, it was absolutely lovely. And this is where you say, oh, no, he wasn't. Oh, yes, he was. See what I did there?
You're doing panto already?
That was him.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it, though?
Oh, I'm really
We
looking
didn't meet
forward
the
to
Seven
this.
Dwarfs, well, at least we didn't know we did. We might have passed by them without seeing. We didn't know. And didn't our Sophie do dead well?
She did.
Aye.
And, you know, she even went and mentioned probably the C word, which we're not allowed to mention right now. Christmas.
Oh, yes. I'm glad your brain's cleaner than mine, to be completely
I'm on
honest
the
with you.
countdown. I love Christmas. It's brilliant.
Yeah. So also today we are lucky enough to be going to the red carpet straight after here to the red carpet for Curtains on their press night, aren't we?
Oh, this is brilliant. You might not have heard of the show, but it's a Tony Award-winning show. It's been on Broadway. We get it here in Manchester at the Palace Theatre, and it's running until Saturday. It sounds amazing.
And I was lucky, yes, me, myself and I, was lucky enough to speak to 3 of the cast. We met with Jason Manford, and we met up with, let me try and get his name right,
Oduba
I've turned into Gareth Gates. Oduba.
and Carly Stenson. And you know what? I do feel like Cinderella. I went nowhere this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Nowhere. But anyway, let's see what Belinda got up to with the gang.
Let's check it out. So we are now here with the cast of Curtains. Introduce yourself, not that you need to.
I'm Carly Stenson. Sorry, I got nervous. I'm Jason Manford.
Yes.
I'm Carly Stenson.
Well, the really Carly Stenson, yes.
And I'm Oduba.
Look at this, everybody. What is this show all about?
Shall I do it?
Yeah.
Okay. The show is it's a whodunit fundamentally. It's a show within a show. The show that's going on is called Robin Hood, and it's a disaster. It's not gone well. The leading lady is a nightmare. Nobody likes her. She can't sing, she can't dance, she's awful to everybody. And then she's murdered in the bows. Has she been stabbed? Has she been shot? Has she been poisoned? Who knows? Well, I'll find out because I'm the detective. So I rock up. Lots of suspects because she wasn't very nice. I'm like a Columbo, like a singing Columbo, I guess.
Is that how you play it?
That's how I've gone for the full, just one more thing.
Yeah. Crikey. And what are you playing?
I play Georgia Hendricks, and I am the lyricist, and my ex-partner, my ex-husband, is the composer, or his character, Erin. Yeah. So, but I also used to be a performer on the stage. So when the star goes down, it doesn't.
Let's go with that, Mike. Sorry, go on.
When the star goes down.
I'm going to have to explain that now.
No, best not.
No.
Don't.
No.
Leave it there.
They might find out if you come and watch the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's when the star goes down, Georgia Hendricks may have to step into her shoes and do a little bit of a turn herself. So yeah, lots of going on for Georgia, bless her.
And what a turn.
Really?
Oh
Well,
my
I'll
goodness.
pay him later.
She's amazing.
What type of music is it that we're expecting?
Oh gosh, the best kind, written by Kendra Nebb, who everybody will know about
Yeah.
in Chicago and Cabaret.
Cabaret, yeah.
And I think when you watch this, even though it's brand new music to the audience, there's a real familiarity about where it's come from. That real golden age stuff, like serious showstoppers. What's amazing about the show is it goes from ballads to real show tunes to lovely duets to big dance numbers, but all of it is just molded so brilliantly together. It's just kind of non-stop 24-carat entertainment.
Sam Holmes, who plays the theatre director, and Rebecca Locke, who plays the producer, getting big one-liner laughs. Round of applause. I had to wait before I had to carry on with my line.
He's always funny, Sam Holmes. Though.
Oh my God, he's hilarious.
And he's not camp at all, is he?
No, I mean he's basically played himself, but he's very, very funny.
There is one line where he actually does. He comes on, he just plays himself, doesn't he? Which absolutely is a belter. It stops traffic. You know, book your car parking for an extra hour because of the laughter.
Oh my God, we've added on about 10 minutes of the show, haven't we, with the laughter?
Just from the laughter.
Yeah,
Have you changed the script at all as you've gone through
Not
it?
really, no, because like I said, it's so tightly packed already. Rupert Holmes, who wrote it, has written lots of murder mysteries, and he's written for episodes of Columbo and Murder, She Wrote and stuff. So the plot is packed. So there's not really a lot of room in that respect to do it, but also you wouldn't want to, there's no need to really.
You did have a moment last weekend, though, didn't you?
Oh, you added a cheeky line in, but it was perfect.
If there's an opportunity, I'll take it, obviously.
Yeah. Let's say Jason gave them a little extra.
Yeah.
The trousers split.
A lot extra.
Did they?
Saturday night, I did a lunge.
Yeah.
And it went right from the crotch, right from to below the knee.
Oh, fun.
My milky white fly, my thigh, sorry. Not my fly was still up. My milky white thigh was on show. And I thought, what am I going to do? Because I don't leave stage, really. I'm on a
you
lot.
on all the time
Yeah,
for it?
pretty
Yeah.
much.
So many more people in the wings like that.
So they were absolutely creasing in the wings, yeah. And the audience could all see it. And these two have a little romantic song at one point. So I thought, they don't need me. So I left. And even though I wasn't supposed to, they quickly tried to sew it up. That didn't last.
You didn't have a spare pair of trousers?
No, come down the stairs all, Fred and Ginger, and but I was like Cheryl Cole, like just my legs, all my legs like all over the place. Like it was a bit of a mad one.
So you're singing as well?
I am, yeah.
Does it annoy you that people still know
funny,
you
isn't it?
primarily for comedy?
No, it doesn't annoy me. Absolutely, that's what's paid for the extension. But the singing I love doing, and I love. My family were singers. My gran was, she came over from Dublin in the 50s. She was a folk singer, and they were quite, successful within the Northwest. They did New Faces back in the day and stuff. So they were really successful in that respect. So I always thought that's sort of what I'd end up doing. And of a weekend, we'd go to the Little Western in Moss Side, where this little Irish pub, in the middle of like gang warfare. They were just giving it, the feelings of Athenroy, and so I would go along there every week, and you'd get up and sing a song, and so it all came from that.
So we've got you doing dancing when you've only just been kind of new to dancing.
Yeah.
We've got you doing singing with your belting voice.
I'm trying to be funny.
There we go, you see?
I'm really trying.
Even though people don't know it, it has all of the raw materials of a show that I think we all reckon could be so many people's new favourite musical.
Really?
Genuinely go away from this going, how have I not seen this 8 times already?
Yeah, it's got something for everybody. I say it ticks all the boxes. You've got a murder mystery whodunit. You've got beautiful show-stopping songs and dances, and Alistair Davies' choreography is out of this world. It's ridiculously funny, and there's some love stories in there. It's literally got something for everybody, and it's really classy. The way it looks, the way it's lit, the costumes are gorgeous.
It feels like a West End show in your town.
Well, we are joined by 2 people now who've got their own theatre, everybody, as you do. Most people have their own PlayStation, they've got their own theatre.
And they've been in a grow bag, obviously, because look at these!
They're even taller than me, which is really very, very scary. It's, of course, Joe and Will from Hope Mill Theatre. Are you looking forward to tonight?
So excited.
So
We've been
excited.
waiting weeks for this. We've got a lot of friends in it, and the buzz around it as well, so no, we're super excited.
It's going to be good. Do you know much about this?
Do you know, I don't, and I deliberately didn't want to, because I feel like I know a lot of musicals, and this is one that I don't know a lot of, so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to go, and I'm going to go in fresh, and I'm going to enjoy it for what...
Is this not like a busman's holiday for you two, though? Do you not kind of want a night off from the theatre?
Yes. But, it is amazing to come to, a big regional venue, and like Joe said, we know a couple other people in it, and it's not, and we know it's like light-hearted. So actually, when you're going to go to the theatre on a night off, even though we're all in the theatre industry here, it's super nice to see something light-hearted and fun, and that's what it's all about.
Well, we're on the red carpet. Are you very excited because your mate Carly is in this show, and I think she's going to smash it, isn't she?
She smashes it all the time. I can't wait to see her. I've not seen her since I saw her in Les Mis in London, and she just blew my mind. So I'm looking forward to seeing her again.
Now, this kind of thing, would you like to kind of step into those shoes?
Oh, I would love to give it a go, but I'm not a very good singer. So
I was training.
Yeah, I'm like miming.
I can't mime. I've tried. It's all my voice every time, everybody.
Linda likes good lip sync, don't you?
I do. What do you know about this show?
I know nothing about the show.
No?
I know absolutely nothing, so it's going to be the biggest surprise. I love sitting down in a seat and not knowing what's going to happen.
Well, it is a whodunit, so it's good because, nobody will know who has done it at the start,
Okay.
so all cool.
Yes, can't wait.
Well, it's great to see you, Noddy, coming out tonight. Are you excited about this musical, Curtis?
I'm very excited because I'm a big fan of Candor and Ebb.
Well, they did Cabaret, of course, didn't they?
Of course, they did Cabaret, my favourite movie of all time. They also did Chicago and lots of other things.
And I'd not heard about this one before from Candor and Ebb.
Nor me. This is a new one on me too. So that's why I'm curious to see what it's like.
And what do you know about this one then? Anything or nothing?
I know nothing about it. I like to be surprised when I go in and see a show anyway.
Well, it is a whodunit, so I'm going to ask you, if you could name any kind of detective out there that you've watched on telly, who's your favourite detective?
Columbo.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
Columbo.
Just one more thing.
Yeah. You beat me to it. I was going to do that.
Yes.
Nathan Morris, everybody. Nathan Morris is joining us here. What do you know about tonight's show?
Not a lot, other than I guess it's a murder mystery.
Yeah.
And we've got to try and work out who done it.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's done it? I was going to pick your brains.
Oh no. Nobody's let me in on the secret. Do you know?
I don't.
Can you
but-
give me any clues or anything?
Well, you know, I think Jason, you know, he is the copper in it, so sometimes it's a twist in the tail.
Oh,
Maybe he
okay.
did it.
I think it was probably the butler.
It's always the butler.
It's always the butler, isn't it?
Do you love musicals?
I do, yeah, I do. I love it, and I'm interested. So it's all new music, I believe, tonight.
Yeah.
So this is the premiere, the first time it's ever been heard.
Yeah,
That's
the
quite
only other
exciting.
place it's been has been Broadway, but who needs
Broadway?
Broadway
When you've got
Manchester?
That's a long way to go, isn't it? I prefer Manchester.
Yeah. We're here now. What do you know about this show? Look at this. It's generational, this today. Generational. I thought it was a feather boa you were wearing.
Oh, well, I tried.
You're looking ever so
Put it away,
glamorous.
put it away, put it away, Grandma.
Flaunted it and everything with
yeah.
its best Marks and Spencer shoes. I love it. Marvellous. What do you know about tonight's show?
I know that Carly's in it, and I know that Jason's in it, and I went to uni with Jason, and I obviously worked with Carly, so I just can't wait to see them in it. It's comedy, that's all I know.
It's a whodunit. Do you like your Murder, She Wrote? And all
Oh,
that?
yeah,
And
brilliant.
Columbo.
Well, I guess it was something to do with that, because
Yeah.
he looked like a spy.
We've all been trying to figure out what's
Yeah.
actually at the bottom of his magnifying glass. Apparently that's a hint. They're obviously all related, everyone. We've got to draw attention. Handmade coat, sequin coat, almost a feather boa. This is one very glamorous family here to watch Curtains tonight, everybody. What an absolute sensational show.
Absolutely, and so many celebrities here on the red carpet turning out to take a look at Jason, Ori and Carly and the rest of the casting curtains.
Fabulous show. Make sure you can watch it. How long is it here for?
It's here until Saturday, so you've only got a few days, but get yourself down to the Palace Theatre. You don't want to miss it.
And don't forget, you don't want to miss our next week's episode. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. Click on the subscribe, click on the dingle dongle. Thanks everybody for watching.
Your Manchester.